Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call magical, special, sacred, blessed. The important thing about this place is that it allows our souls to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in and exhale. See yourself in the presence, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, the source, the universe, spaghetti meatballs, plate, whatever it is that you believe in. It is perfect, even in the perceived imperfections that others have given their opinion on you about your beliefs, and including if it is you the one that hesitates if your beliefs are working or not. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that it was a wise decision to step out of the trap of doing more stuff and giving yourself time for being at this space. By having done so, mind is getting sharper and more precise, your spirit is getting stronger, your heart is becoming more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go any questions that may have shown up. Like, how does that work? Will it work for me? Instead of fighting the question, place the questions in front of you. Take a deep breath in. And relax, because whatever it is important for you to remember, eventually you will remember. It's just a matter of time. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, ask yourself, why would this meditation won't work for me? If you thought that, will it work for me? Then ask yourself, why won't it? What do you believe have yourself being undeserving? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time from your life. Declare that you are receptive toward the message for today, because you are aware that it is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. And for that, you are willing to show gratitude, because you know that when something that has been hidden shows up, it is giving you the precious opportunity to heal. To heal. How will you behave through your day if something happens that hurts you, you realize it's an opportunity to heal something that has been hidden? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are willing and able to interview your message for today with curiosity and to treat it as an ally. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go any attachment to a specific way or form for the message. It could show up as a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion. How do you know if you have an attachment? If at the end of the meditation, do you believe, oh, today didn't work because of fill the blank? Right there, you have an attachment. You're expecting that the message shows up in a particular way or form. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to a specific message. Could that message be an option? Indeed, it could be. Could it show up today? Maybe, maybe not. Could something else show up? Of course it could. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, remember the universe is infinite. Infinitely. Infinitely. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, what if you realize that whatever it is that shows up is the instrument that will allow you to learn, grow, and evolve the most if you are willing to do it? Are you willing to do? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that you remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe which came first, a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion. Any of that put you in a total inspirational state or in total desperation? Any of that is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, or to your future. And if it is attached to your future, are you seeing a future that is a repetition of the past or your present circumstances? Are you looking into the future led by fear? Are you being led into the future by the illusion that things that always have been like fill the blank will remain as fill the blank? And realize that you already discovered a mental system that you could consider to substitute for something else. or you can keep playing the victim game. It's up to you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. What if you choose to ask yourself today, which system has stopped working? Which system has stopped working? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. If you're saying, actually, I am great at that. That's the reason I have been so successful at, fill the blank. Thank you for being here. On the other hand, if you are in total despair trying to tell me, I don't know which systems are in place anymore because you have no idea what I have gone through. And you're totally right. I have no idea what you have gone through. However, I do know about you, that you are here looking for answers, looking for transformation, willing to do something different to calm yourself. I know about you that you are working on your most valuable asset, yourself. By being here, you are working on your mind, on your spirit, on your body. Because a calm mind allows the body to rest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. If you are saying, I am great, distinguishing which system is working and which isn't, is it possible that when you interact with people that you perceive are not as great as you, in putting systems in place, in remove systems that aren't working, in being able to see the obstacles, is it possible that you automatically close yourself to their ideas, to their projects? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go anything that could be overwhelming, taking your peace away. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, remember this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness. And by being here, you are doing that. You're doing that. By being here, you have already been transforming your future. It started to transform at the moment that you gave yourself permission to be here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Even if you right now don't see any system that isn't working, do you see how powerful it is that you have stepped onto on this space? Do you realize that you have the power to take this space with you all day long? And even if you choose not to do that, the transformation that starts here give fruits after your time here. So your message could show up here or later. For things you listen, or as things that you suddenly connect. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Observe if you feel free to remove obstacles. If you feel free to remove systems that aren't working. Is it possible that some of the systems are someone else's responsibility to modify or to remove totally? Could be. Is it possible that some of those systems are your responsibility? Indeed, it also could be. Is it possible that you are trying to remove systems that others have in place for their life? And that gives you a lot of frustration? If you realize that is the case, are you willing to keep working on your belief system? What makes you think that you need to change them? What makes you think that they should fill the blank? They must fill the blank. Are you concerned that now you can't put disciplinary actions or coach people? Who said that? This is about awareness of what you are doing or not. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Do you realize that for you to step up into new levels of system, health, freedom, service, greatness in whichever way you value the most, your willingness to review your own systems, your own perceptions, allows you to interact different with people, places, and circumstances. So look at your self-image, remove all those labels that have been placed since, fill the blank. Since the moment that you perceive the system work or didn't. And declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to create empowered systems. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, because the key is love, I align with systems that are empowered. Use the form that resonates with you the most. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe the things that are showing up. Do you feel it's your inner voice or the voices of others in you that told you that you wouldn't be able to fill the blank? Which system do you believe you will not be able to manage? Do you realize that after all, your beliefs lead your actions? If you believe you can't achieve fill the blank, you have a system in place that disempowers you. Do you want more of that? Or is it possible that you want more of something else? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Do you realize that when you transform the way you look at things, everything that you are looking at transforms? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to remove obstacles. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to remove obstacles. How does that feel for you? How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Notice if in any area of your life you feel confused. Do you believe confusion is wrong? Is something bad? What if whatever it is showing up, including confusion, you determine that you will capitalize and use it to see more than the evident? Has any moment in your life you thought things were like fill the blank, and then discovered that things were like fill the blank? Is it possible that your confusion comes that you are trying to put in place some systems that you don't value? Is it possible that you are trying to make someone proud and you are behaving as they will like you to behave instead of how would you love to behave? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. I remove obstacles by removing systems that aren't working. Blessings.